loves, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you saw in the title below, today we're going to be doing makeup tips for beginners or things to consider before getting your makeup. So I hope this video is going to be helpful, and if it is, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, share and comment. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, don't forget to do so on the subscribe. It's written subscribe, it's down there. Don't forget to do that. So with that said, let's go straight to the video. So the first tip is knowing your skin type. So there are 4 skin types. There is the sensitive skin, there is the normal skin, there is the dry skin, and there is the oily skin. So it's very important to know where you lie, so that when you're looking for a foundation, it's easier to find what will work best for your skin. For example, if you're an oily skin type, you really don't want to go for a foundation with so much oil, and if you're dry, you really don't want to go for a dry foundation or a mattified foundation or a mattified primer. Go for something with a little bit of oil, because if it's too dry, your makeup will look messy, it won't look good. So if you're normal, for normal skin types, you're very lucky, because then you can use any will work for you. So that's why it's very important to know your skin type, because if you know your skin type, it will guide you to finding the right foundation shade for you. Another thing, as we're talking to foundations have 3 undertones. So these are just some of the things you really need to consider before getting a foundation. What do I mean by undertone? So these are the basis of a foundation. So there are 3. There is the cool, neutral and warm. For the cool undertone, it has pink and red undertone. For the warm undertone, it has yellow and golden undertone. And for the neutral, it's just a combination of the cool and the warm. So if you want me to do a video when I get into detail about the undertones and everything, I'll do that. All you have to do is like this video, and I'm going to make the videos. Another thing that people really tend to ignore, but it's very important, is washing your face. Because washing your face helps in clearing your skin, because we really do so much when it comes to makeup. You have your primer, you have your foundation, you have your concealer, you have powder, you've been walking, dust, a lot has happened. So it's only fair if you wash your face after a busy day, so that you may prevent clogged pores. Clogged pores lead to acne, and we really don't want that. So it's very important to wash your face as many times as possible. If you can wash your face 4 times a day, the better. But if you can't, at least wash it in the morning and at night when you're going to bed. So these are just some of the things you really need to consider before getting the right foundation for yourself. So another tip happens to be, you really don't have to go all out with makeup. You know? What do you mean by all out with makeup? So makeup can be a little bit expensive to buy, so you can work with what you have. If you're a beginner, just work with what you have. You can't wait to get the right amount of money to get everything. You can start with a foundation, a concealer, or a foundation, lipstick, eye pencil, and that will give you a full face beat. Because as for the lipstick, you can use lipstick as eyeshadow, you can use lipstick as blush, you can use the eye pencil as the eyeliner, you can use it as the eyebrow pencil, you can use it as a lip liner. Foundation, you can use it as a concealer. If you go for a full coverage foundation, that will help or act as a concealer. You really don't have to buy a concealer if you have a full coverage foundation, especially if you're on a budget. And the people who really don't prefer doing their face with foundation, you can get a little bit of concealer, then you're going to apply it on the areas that you think need a little bit of correction. The people who really are not a fan of eyeshadow, you can use a lighter concealer, like a concealer that is a little bit lighter than you. Then you blend it on your lids with powder. Then you put mascara on. That is a look. That's a natural look, and it still looks good. In order to achieve good makeup, you really don't have to follow all the steps that you see makeup guru or makeup artists do. You just find what works for you and what you love, and incorporate that and perfect that. So if you're not an eyebrow fan, you really don't enjoy drawing your eyebrows, try to shape them, okay? If you're really not into lipstick, you can use gloss, chapstick or Vaseline. If you're not a fan of foundation, if you have clear skin, you really don't need foundation. But if you still have it and you want foundation, it's still okay. But if you're not a fan of foundation, you can use concealer or just stay like that. You can use mascara. Like, you really don't have to go all out and buy everything in order to have a full face fit or a good face fit. I personally don't like to bake. I never bake like at all. I also never contour. Yeah, it's not that I don't want to, but on a daily basis I can't manage to contour, bake and all that. I really can't. So I'll find some of the things that have worked for me, little bit like lipstick, foundation, eyeshadow, and maybe drawing my eyebrows, and that works for me and I like it. So another thing is, when you're wearing your makeup, wear it with confidence, because if you really don't wear your makeup with confidence, everyone will notice. It's very easy to notice if you're not confident about something, because unashinda ukijishukushuku. So with makeup, you really need to wear your makeup with confidence. If you're doubtful of what you've worn, just go back into the mirror, look again, and confirm you're okay. So if you're confident with your makeup, then you're good to go. Another thing, you really don't have to use too much product to achieve a good look. A little bit goes a long way, unless you're a fan of the whole thing. But if you're a beginner, I would highly recommend being minimal on maybe your eyeshadow. Don't overdo it. Don't use bright colors and you've not yet learned the art to blend. If you really can't blend your eyeshadow, please look for an eyeshadow palette with neutral colors. An eyeshadow with neutral colors really helps, and I actually recommend it for a beginner, because with that you're going to learn how to blend what you want, what you don't want. So that's another tip. When you're looking for an eyeshadow, look for an eyeshadow with neutral colors, not just bright colors or too dull colors. Neutral, so that will work perfectly for you. So another thing is, the people who really are not into cosmetic or getting things for your skincare routine or anything like that, you can use natural remedies. For example, if you have a dry skin, I'll highly recommend coconut oil. Coconut oil works magic. It really does. It works so well, especially on dry skin. I'll highly recommend it. I use it because I'm a normal to dry. My skin is normal to dry, so coconut oil really helps me, because as I said, they really don't bake. I like a glow, so that's why I use the coconut oil before doing my makeup. So I do coconut oil first, then I put on my primer, then foundation. So coconut oil I will highly recommend. Turmeric helps in hyperpigmentation and acne. Shea butter helps in acne. So these are just some of the things, and they are really not that expensive. You can get to improve how your skin looks. Another thing is, you should drink plenty of water, like a lot, not a lot of water, because water helps in clearing your skin. So guys, we've reached at the end of the video. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, that is it guys. That's all I had for you guys today. We've reached at the end of the video, and I really enjoyed filming this. So I guess I'll see you guys next time, and always keep in mind that you're beautiful with or without makeup. Makeup just enhances what you already have. So with that said, see you next time. Bye.